You're watching Judge My Barbecue. Was that good, Dad?
Hey, we're back at Judge My Barbecue. Today's the start of October, so we're doing some food for the fall. So we're gonna today make some chili mac. Here we have some 80-20 hamburger, and we're gonna cook that down. And next time you see this, it's gonna look a little bit different. We'll catch you then. All right, so we cooked down some of our 80-20 hamburger. We drained a little bit of the fat. We want to retain some of it. Next thing what we're going to do is, now that we have some of that fat in the pan, we're going to add our garlic and our basil stems. I don't throw anything away here because everything is valuable and costs money. We're going to stir that around a little bit, cook that in, get the oils from those two ingredients mixed in with the hamburger, and then we're going to get ready to change over to our pot. And then we'll start adding our liquid ingredients and some of our chili seasonings, okay? So we'll see you in a couple. All right, so we're back. We're going to change over to our pot now. We're going to get all of our nice hamburger, garlic, and basil into the pot. Let's see if I can get it all in without going all over the stove. My wife won't appreciate that too much. Get right into the pot, and you can see what's going on here. Alright, from here, what we're going to do is we're going to take our crushed tomatoes, we're going to add those right into the pot, and we're going to have some liquid in here now, and we can start stirring that around. Okay, put that in. We're going to just give that a quick stir. I'm going to let that cook for a little bit, try not to end up wearing it. Alright, so that's mixed up pretty good. We're going to start with our first area of multicolored peppers here. We're going to give it a couple hands of peppers, and this is just going to be for myself, so I don't have to worry about wearing gloves. I'm just going to be the one that's eating this, so that's not a problem. Alright, so we're going to get that in, and as they cook, they're going to exude a little bit of moisture, and they'll tighten up. And we're also going to put in our first dump of seasonings. Here we got some chimichurri seasoning, we have some lemon pepper seasoning right here, we have some smoked paprika, we also have some coffee, instant coffee here, and some cumin, and some, we've got some smoked salt, which is smoked with the wood from out in the smoker. So we're going to add that right away. And that's our first dump. We're going to be doing a total of 3 dumps, and each time it'll give a different texture and flavor to this whole chili. So we're going to let this cook for a while, and we'll bring you back when we're all set for our next dump. Okay, we'll see you then. Okay, so we're at a point now where I put all the 3 dumps in. I didn't want to bore you with just watching me dump seasonings in here. We're going to let this, all these seasonings meld in there. They've been going, well, probably a good half hour now. And we're at a point where we're going to put some beans in the chili. And I am so sorry to my Texas friends. I know you guys don't believe that beans belong in chili, but I like beans. We're going to put some smoky pinto beans in, about half a can. We're going to put some low sodium black beans in, again, half a can. And we're going to put some chickpeas, otherwise known as garbanzo beans. These are all forms of protein. So between the beef and the vegetable beans here, we're going to have a nice meal with protein. We're going to give that a nice stir, and then we're going to let it go and let all these beans and seasonings and beef and all these good ingredients meld together here. And as I cook, it just gets bigger and bigger. I'm the only one going to be eating this, but still, I'm going to be eating this all week long. So, all right, so over here we have some boiling water, and we're going to start cooking our macaroni. Now, I'm a student of Emeril Lagasse, and he says never pass up an opportunity to add some flavor. So rather than cooking the macaroni in some water, I added some chicken broth to it, some concentrate, So we're going to cook the macaroni in with the chicken broth. And that's going to give us a nice flavor for our mac and cheese. Alright, so we get a little of that, give it a little stir. We're going to let this come up and absorb all that good, maybe a little bit more. And we'll bring you back when we're ready to start making our cheese sauce. Alright, we'll catch you in a few. Alright, so we're winding down. We're going to make our nice cheese sauce here. So we have butter and some olive oil, and we're getting this nice and toasted. We're going to add our equal portion of flour, and we're going to let that get nice and warm, and we're going to give that a nice stir. Bring the temp down a bit. Stir that up. See how that goes. Alright, we're getting there. It's turning nice and nice almond color. Let that flour cook. Get that going. I'm just going to put a pinch more flour in there. There we go. Alright, get ready for this. I'm not one of those that put nutmeg in my cheese sauce, but you're certainly welcome to do that if you like, if you so desire. But what I do end up doing is I put something that I like, and that's pickle juice. Yes, pickle juice. So we're going to put a little bit of that in there. Yeah, that's hot. That's for sure. Alright, now we're going to put our milk in there. That'll come up to temp. We might put a little more in there a little bit later. Give that a stir. Get that all distributed throughout. We're going to get ready. We're going to get ready for the cheese. Here comes the cheese. Buy good quality cheese. It's not going to disappoint you. Don't worry about spending the money. Your tummy will thank you. Alright, here comes some cheese. We're going to give that a stir. We will add a little more milk to this. Okay, give that a stir. This is all going to melt down. And we'll end up mixing that with our pasta. And then we'll mix it all together. So when we come back, we're going to throw it all together and we're going to have our chili mac. Okay, so we'll catch you when this is all ready to go. Okay, so we're back. We're going to pull this all together now. We have our chili made. We have our macaroni and our cheese sauce. I took the liberty of mixing a little bit of the cheese sauce with the macaroni right here. What we're going to do is we're going to put a little of the chili down on my plate. Nice base of the chili. Grab a nice spoonful of this mac and cheese. A little more because I'm hungry. I'm going to put another dollop of this chili right on top. Man, that looks good. Alright, we're going to give it a shot, see how we did. Wow. Yeah. I can taste, you know what I can taste? I can taste the pickle in with the cheese sauce. I can taste the seasoning in the mac. I'm going to call this a success. I really like this. So, if you like what you saw today, make sure you like and subscribe. Tell your friends. We really need the subscribers. And catch you on the next Judge My Barbecue.